Masood, you wanted to add? Thank you.
Rob, you mentioned a word, necessity, and I just want to take up that a little bit. In today's discussion, we had all the parties represented here. They gave their point of view. None from the DC provider side was present here. I just want to give a small insight on that. We did a study in one of the projects in Abu Dhabi. The tonnage was 300,000 tons. We were asked by the developer, who is a big developer, we don't want to name those things here, and it was something like 300,000 tons. Okay. We did a study of which option to go because the developer asked us, tell us which way, because there is a regulation now in Abu Dhabi which says potable water cannot be used for district cooling plants. That's very clear. So I just take that necessity thing a little further, and I add that there is an old saying, necessity is the mother of invention. And I will also add not only invention, but innovation, and most will agree that intervention as well. So when we did our study for these three alternatives, we found out that we had to, unfortunately, tell our client that if you are competing us with another DC provider company, to make the capacity charges reasonable, to make the consumption charges. Now these are the things which appear from the side of a DC provider. None of the person who spoke here on the podium has ever mentioned these terms. But these are very critical for a DC provider. If we put money up front, of course we want to increase the capacity charge. Now if we increase the capacity charge, you are out of the competition. Consumption charge you can't reduce too much because as it is, TSC is available at a low cost. Seawater is not available. Now I'll give you an example. About a decade and a half ago, if anyone mentioned here water-cooled chillers, I think you'll be just thrown out of the room. And you'll be what are you talking? I mean, we still have a scarcity of water. But then the necessity when it came, and that necessity was the development, fast-paced development of residential and commercial buildings, that could be satisfied only by water-cooled cooling towers because it didn't have enough power to take care of the extra capacities which have to be installed. That was the first thing. Now what I'm trying to go through is, we recommended to our client that, sorry, for you the best option is to go with TSC and portable mix rather than anything else. And the reason was, still there is no necessity for us as a service provider to go and look for alternatives. Now if there is government regulation or incentive, these are two things, either incentive or a regulation which forces everyone to have an even playing field, I guess everyone will go for seawater cooling tower because that makes a lot of sense looking at the discussion that we had here today. I think that will summarize my recommendation.
Very good points. Thank you, Masood. You know, I think if necessity is the mother of invention and scarcity is the father of innovation, and in the U.S. we've actually had record drought. I mean, and so we've gone from a condition of, frankly, plentiful water to severe scarcity in our universities, in places where, you know, there really is no water. And now the universities are having to address this by using whatever rainwater they collect first, they collect that, and then they're using TSC or RO, and then potable water. And, you know, we see in our industry a recognition that scarcity of water is going to become a significant economic driver of capital and operating